Good morning, guys.
Good morning!
Is everybody awake?
Yes!
Are you ready for baseball?
Yes!
I know these guys are. See all these guys behind me? They've come here to coach you in baseball the next 3 days. All right. Okay, so now let me go ahead and take the time to introduce our coaching staff and parents and grandparents. If you have any questions, I'll take those questions from you when we finish with them, okay? Starting right here on all the way at the end. A first timer. First time at this camp. Her brother Alex has been here many, many times. And her grandpa and uncle have actually worked this camp several times. Her grandpa's one of my best friends. Her grandpa's a guy named Cookie Rojas. Cookie Rojas is a former Major League All-Star, a great friend. But this is Sophie Rojas. We so happen to have her from Romero High School. She's a pitcher for their softball team, Sophie Rojas. Next to her we have, look at her. You're hiding over there. Take a step forward. Anna Sapero. She's been working this camp for a long time now, even though she's only you're a junior or senior this year? She's only a junior in high school at Golden Gate High School, another softball player. So we're really happy to have them both. And so I'm talking softball. I'm going to go right here to the young lady right here. Anna's sister Maria, step up. Maria, step up so they can see you. Maria is currently at FIU, Florida International University. She's an excellent student. I mean, a great student. And we're so happy to have her back. She also played high school softball for Golden Gate High School. Maria. We have another lady. I don't know if she's back there. Yeah, she's back there in the corner. Carolyn Castro. Carolyn, can you wave? Wave at the people. And Carolyn's going to be helping us out throughout the week. If someone gets hurt, make sure that you want to see Carolyn. She'll take care of you, okay? All right. Now for the rest of the staff. The really tall guy there with a knee on the hat. Former camper. In fact, you know what? Let me do this right now because I don't want to repeat former camper the whole day. All the guys that are former campers, please take 3 steps forward. All right. Even this guy is now a professional coach. We'll introduce him later, but he's a former camper. All right, thank you guys. Now step back. Now I don't have to say anything about former campers, right? That takes us a little bit of time. But anyway, this guy is an outstanding pitcher for Barron Collier High School, a team that made it to the Final Four last year in the state of Florida. Very happy to have him back as a coach this time, Sean Means. Next to Sean, step out, take a step forward. One of my former players, he played for me for the last 3 years at St. Newman High School, an outstanding pitcher for us. He did everything, played the infield, played the outfield, sold popcorn between innings. Anyway, we're really happy to have him back. He's also a senior now at Barron Collier High School along with Sean, and his name is Thomas Balboni. Next to him we have, step up please, we have Jacob Akins. Jacob is a senior at Naples High School. He's a senior at Naples High School where he's an outfielder, Jacob Akins. Next, all the way from Toronto, Canada, Ethan Moles. He was here as a camper last year and liked it so much, he's back as one of our coaches this year, Ethan Moles. All right, we're talking about Maria. Troy, step up. Troy Hansen. He's already a senior at Union College in New York where he played baseball. His next step is medical school. Medical school in a year from now, because before he goes to medical school, he's going to volunteer in Africa. He's going to go to Africa for a year and then go to medical school, Troy Hansen. Next, we have another guy who grew up here in Naples, played baseball here at this league right here, like a lot of these guys did. This guy is now playing for Ave Maria University, and he graduated from Golden Gate High School, Christian Cotto. Another guy who grew up in Naples, graduated from Gulf Coast High School, still wearing the Gulf Coast hat, but he's also a college player now. He's at Worcester College up in Massachusetts. He's an infielder, outfielder, catcher, pitcher, does it all. In high school, he was a starting right fielder for a very good program at Gulf Coast High School, Joey Goldblatt. Okay, another Barron Collier grad. This guy has been coming to camp forever as a camper. He's been helping us the last few years. And he's, like I said, a graduate of Barron Collier. Played on a team that made it to the Final Four just a few years ago. He's now a student at the University of Florida, Florida Gator. And his name is Jonathan Newman. Next to him, a guy does this guy need an introduction?
No.
I don't have to introduce
Yes.
this guy.
No.
Now, how many people know this guy? Look at that. Coach Smith works all of our summer camps. He's here all the time. Very, very knowledgeable coach. Let me say one thing about Coach Smith. The winningest coach in the history of Collier County baseball. Think about that. All the years I've had baseball here, of all the high schools, he's won the most games. Very proud to have him back, helping us at the camp, Coach Bob Smith. Another old timer. This guy's now coaching at Naples High School, representing Naples High. Played professional baseball with the Boston Red Sox, with the Texas Rangers, and he played also many years independent leagues up in the Connecticut area, where he went to school at UConn for college. He's currently a pitching coach for Naples High School. Very happy to have him back again, Coach Tim Kane. And again, we have this young man to my right here, and he's only 30 years old, guys. He just turned 30 a few weeks back. I've known him since he was probably about 6 years old. And as I said earlier, former camper. Currently, he's a professional coach. Not just a coach. He's going to be managing this year in the Arizona League for the San Francisco Giants at age 30. So does he have a good future ahead of him? This is a guy you want to get to know really well. If you want tickets for Major League games on the road. Right? And you talk about playing in a beautiful stadium. To me, the San Francisco Stadium is the nicest stadium in the country. I've been to 33 Major League stadiums. Nothing tops that. Right? Next to him, we have another guy, and by the way, his name is Michael Johnson, graduate of Gulf Coast High School. And next to him, we have another good friend that I played college baseball against back in the day when Columbus dropped me off. This gentleman here, played for Miami-Dade South. And not only did he play for Miami-Dade South, a great team back in the day, he was also drafted in the first round by the Seattle Mariners back in the late 70s. A catcher for that team. Went on to coach with the Yankees and with the Orioles. He's got a ring with the Yankees because he coached at the Major League level with them. He's also coached with the Orioles at the Major League level. And we're so happy to have him back there again, Rudy Arias. Next to Rudy, we have a guy who's been like my older brother. I keep telling people he's my older brother. He looks younger than I do, but he's still older than I am. Anyway, Carlos Alfonso has been a friend since I first came from Cuba in 1967. I was only 11 years old at the time, and we became friends then. I followed his professional career. When he signed out of high school, he signed out of Naples High School at age 17. He could have gone to Stanford University because he was a great student in high school, but he opted to go directly to professional baseball. And for him, it was a pretty good move. 50 years later, he's still in professional baseball. So think about it. 50 years of his adult life getting paid for something he loves, baseball. Not bad, not bad. Huh?
Do the math for the Yankees.
I know, do the math. Don't let them do the math. I'm not that old. I'll leave it at that. All right, about 50 years. That's phenomenal. And I mentioned San Francisco Giants earlier. While he was coaching with the Giants, I traveled the country with Carlos, went to just about every stadium you could go to, and including their stadium. Like I said earlier, beautiful place. But the last stop for Carlos has been with the Houston Astros. You can see he's wearing a Houston Astros uniform. He's also been with Tampa Bay Rays as an international scout and player development person also. And last but not least, how many know the guy at the end? If you've been to this camp before, you know this guy at the end, because he's been working the camp now for probably over 12 years. He changed uniforms last year, but he's still doing a great job at the Major League level, and we're so happy to have him back. Hitting coach for the Cleveland Indians. He worked for the Boston Red Sox for many years prior to that, I think 23 total. And now he's going to be starting his second year with Cleveland as a hitting coach, Victor Rodriguez. Victor Rodriguez played with the Orioles. Yeah, let's hear it for Victor. Let's make some noise. Go ahead. He played for the Orioles and also played for the Minnesota Twins as a Major League player.